Hey guys, Informed Fitness here. So here finally is the my response video to my 200 sub special video. Anybody who didn't see that, about a week ago I hit 200 subs, which is, a huge monumental accomplishment, obviously. And I decided to celebrate by just asking a simple question, what is success to you? And then whoever wanted to answer it, I would pick the best answer and do a response video. And I know that was a little bit of an open-ended question, but that was the point. So I took a little longer than usual to respond to it, or than I wanted to respond to the original video, because I was completely overwhelmed with comments. I only thought I was going to get 10, 20, maybe 30 comments, and I got like 60 or 65 or something, which is amazing. So thank you to everyone who commented on that video. That was just really awesome, and like every person that commented left an answer. And obviously, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get to all of your comments in this video, but I will respond to all the comments, which I haven't done yet, and I wanted to wait to do that until I put out this video. So I'm going to go through a couple of honorable mentions and then the winner. So this video, I'm going to try my best to keep it short, but it's probably going to be, I'm sure it's going to be a lot longer than I usually put out, the vids I usually put out. But I'd appreciate it if you stick with it and just give it, a listen. Not for my sake, but for the people who took the time out to put up excellent comments, or at least so I thought, excellent comments, and hear what they had to say about what success was to them. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the honorable mentions, and I have my laptop in front of me right here, so I'm going to be kind of just reading from it. I don't have a teleprompter or anything. But anyway, so first honorable mention goes to Brett Scott. I'm sure that's his name, and that's his channel's name. I wanted to give him an honorable mention because he commented on a lot of people's comments. It looks like he went through and read a lot of people's answers. So Brett, thank you for that. Anytime anybody's doing anything, any more activity within the community, I think that should be congratulated. So congratulations on doing that. Anyway, moving on. Next honorable mention, Jonathan Walesman, excuse me. I believe that's his name too, because that's the name of his channel. I just really liked a quote that he put up, and it was, success to me is, he was quoting Gandhi, but he said, success to me is when what I think, what I say, and what I do are in harmony. So I thought that was an awesome quote, so thank you for that, Jonathan. Next, Brent Gobat, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name, but it's armed in all heart, yeah. He just said something that I really liked too. He had a very long response, and I enjoyed all of it. But one thing he said that I really liked out, that it was once said about Michael Jordan that he was not only a great basketball player, but what also made him great was the fact that he made others around him better as well. And I think that's obviously something that we should all strive to do, is make everyone around us better. And then I wanted to mention Erin Brooks, or as a lot of people may know her as Supermom. Supermom just left, she left a comment, a big comment, and it was kind of, it was a very personal comment. She was talking about some of the things, the trials and tribulations that she's been going through. I don't know for how long, last couple of years maybe it seemed like. And so I just wanted to mention you, Erin, Supermom. Thank you for sharing that. I don't know if I would say I enjoyed reading it because you were sharing your hardships, but I did like your sincerity and you sharing, again, some of your personal hardships, just openly like that, and maybe that helps you. And all that being said, I just wish you the best. It seems like you've gotten a couple of rough curveballs thrown your way as of late. So I just wish you the best, and hopefully, you know what, things are going to get better. Okay, I'm not even going to say hopefully. I know things are going to get better because you're making an effort, and that's all it takes. But anyway, thank you, Supermom. So next, Strength Culture, White Bear is the name of the channel. He left, this was, if I had to say, it was the runner-up for best answer, but I at least wanted to put it in there because it was more of a poetic answer, and I really enjoyed it. I'm going to read it. This is one I'm going to read. So he says, what do I consider to be success? Success is waking up every day with a smile on your face. Success is waking up every day knowing your life makes a difference to others. Success is going to sleep knowing the day behind you is well spent. Success is being able to smile. Not the fake smile people give for people they don't know. A genuine smile. A smile that comes from the heart. A smile that warms the soul. Success is happiness. Without happiness, we have nothing. No amount of gym PRs, no amount of money, no amount of sex, drugs, music, food, and other stimulation from external sources can make you happy, and without happiness, you are unsuccessful. Each of us has a different interpretation of what success is, but each of us have one core value that we strive for, and that is to be happy. To find happiness, to create it within our lives, in our homes, within our families, that's what success is. Very good answer, Strength Culture. I really appreciate that. I really enjoyed that read. Thanks, buddy. Moving on. Best simple answer, which I picked John Miller lifting, but Van Watt Gym Channel left a very similar answer. But it was both like the best, what I thought was just the best simple answer of what success is. And so John Miller Lifting is the name of the channel, and he said, my response to what success means to me. Well, I'm a simple guy, I have a simple answer. Success is setting a goal and achieving it. And Van Watt said something very similar. So that's a great, simple definition of what success is. Set a goal and achieve it. Boom, success, right? Moving on. Now, on to my favorite answer. I didn't think it was necessarily the best answer, if that makes sense, but I think it was my favorite answer. Or I know it was my favorite answer, but I didn't quite feel like it was the best. It was close to being the best, but I found, another answer that was the best, obviously, if I'm not picking this one as the best. But it was my buddy Comerica Muscle. He put basically, I'm not going to read his whole comment, but it was basically the extent of what success is to him. It's not about gaining things, monetary things, and material things. It's about like lifting others up and making others better, around you better, and really helping others out, and even going above and beyond. Like he put in there about not just maybe going up to a homeless man and giving him $1, but shaking his hand and giving him a few words of encouragement, doing the best he can to help other people. And if you've seen his channel, he is certainly staying true to that. He's very grounded with that notion. And also he said something to the extent, what I got from it was he wants to leave the world a better place than he found it. And I think that's obviously really successful too. What being successful could be is leaving the world a better place than you found it. So Comerica Muscle, thank you. That was my favorite answer. I thought that was really cool. And I know I don't have to tell you this, buddy, but I'm going to say it anyway. Stay superhero strong. Boom, right? Anyway, moving along. John Allen Workout Log left a guilty pleasure answer, I guess we could call it. But John Allen Workout Log, he left his answer was success is the best revenge. I like that one. Maybe I shouldn't like it, but I like it. I can't help it. Guilty pleasure, right? And now, the moment we have all been waiting for, the best answer, okay? And I'm going to read the whole comment. Okay, I'm actually doing terrible one time. If you're still watching, thank you. Okay, the best comment, I thought, and again, I know this was very open-ended question, but it was I just wanted to see what people said, and then when I read this, I was just like, I feel like this is the best one. But it was by a channel, his name is Christian Durbin. And then it says in parentheses, Doris Telemann. I'm probably butchering that. But I imagine that's his name, Christian Durbin, and that's his channel, Christian Durbin, Doris Telemann. But I'm just going to read his answer. What do I consider to be success? Success means a lot of things to different people, but I believe there is one universal definer of success. When you wake up each morning excited about what you will be doing and who you will be with. Enjoy what you are doing during it, and go to bed saying, that was an awesome day. I can't wait to do it all again tomorrow. There are individual parts of everyone's life where you can have success, such as having adequate food, shelter, family, friends, jobs, hobbies. However, if any of these leaves you dreading the next day or regretting doing it, then you have not achieved full success. The key is having it all to a level that brings you happiness and contentment, and you still have your passions and to keep doing it. If you are just going through the motions, you will never get that feeling of success. Don't get me wrong, you can still have more goals and more desires, but they will add to your happiness as opposed to take away from it. If one area is severely lacking happiness and passion, it will consume you, and you will focus on that, making the rest of what you have seem worthless, and you can end up taking it for granted. That is why so many rich people become addicted to drugs or commit suicide. They have monetary success, but are missing success in other areas of their life, such as friends, family, or passions for a hobby or job. So I thought that was the best answer. Christian, thank you very much for that. That was a great answer. Why I thought it was the best answer, you know what, I really in a sense, I don't know. I read it and it hit me as the best answer, but to elaborate on it a little bit more and not too much, again, trying to keep this video not forever. But Christian, I really agree with you on that, because I think, at least to me, that's what success is. Maybe that's why I picked it as my favorite answer, because maybe it's the one that resonated with me the most, is if I can wake up every day and be happy about my day and go to bed every night and be happy with what I did that day, that to me is success. I want... anybody who's been kind of following my videos, they maybe know that 6 years ago, actually more, I was not really a very happy person. I was not happy with life, and it was pretty much all my own fault. But I was just not doing things that made me happy. And I'm on I guess maybe a big mission for myself personally, is I want to make my reality amazing. I want to make my own reality amazing. Like I just went to Florida 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, and when I was down there, I mean, I really enjoyed myself. It was a great time. But by the last day, I was kind of ready to go home, because I'm starting to really enjoy my own reality. I'm becoming at least a little bit more successful in my own life. I'm starting to it's just all these little things that I've been doing over the last X amount of years that they're finally starting to add up, and I feel a bit better about things. And this isn't the first time that I realized it, but I realized it again when I was coming home from Florida. I was kind of, excited to come home and get back to my life. And so maybe that's a little bit of success that I've been seeing, at least from that standpoint. So I guess that was my favorite answer, was the best, or excuse me, what I thought the best answer was. And if anybody else agrees with me, go ahead, or leave comments on any of this stuff. Obviously, if you feel so inclined to do so. But I would appreciate if anybody would maybe just at least throw in what they thought the best one was out of my picks or something. But anyway, I'm going to cut the video off there, because it's 12 minutes now, which is like, I usually do 4 videos in 12 minutes. But thank you again so much to everybody for obviously all my subscribers, all my supporters. Thank you for everyone who left comments. It was just, I was like really overwhelmed reading all of them. It was amazing. And just thank you to Christian Durbin for leaving what I thought was the best answer. But that's it. So that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, Informed Fitness.